Namaste. It's me, Prakash Rai. I am trekking guide belong to agency. My agency name is Enjoy Nepal Treks, and one of trekking guide. It's me, and I start trekking since 2002. Ages from the porter and assistant guide behind the leader, and then I became trekking guide. We I started the first time is GP. The GP means like porter come guide, and then after that I become full guide, and now I am here in tourism industry. I am very happy, and thank you very much for my all these previews, my uh, clients, and when you people recommend me to go trekking with me, and those who you love to come Nepal with me, and when you recommend me, I am so happy and so proud of myself to guide you. And still, I would love to guide in more better and more especially very genuinely. And I'm trying to explain about arrays, base camp trek plus Chola and Gokyo. Let's say the who you like to come in Nepal for first trek, and if you think like what I need, but generally what you need. If you would love to come in Nepal, you have to be try by yourself. Physical exercise. You have to go try to go small mountain, like small stairs, like in the climb up and down, up and down. The Nepal is we don't have that kind of the flat like where you are from as a sea level. The Nepal is completely mountain, and just feel here is very difficult first time for trekking in Nepal because we have the rock and we have stairs like that. It's not easy to do trekking in Nepal, but I would say if you are here, one of the best for trekking in Nepal. The physically and they're very good for exercise. And you could see we have beautiful and outstanding. The mountains are in Nepal, and we have the one of the highest, the tallest mount is Mountain Everest. That is standing in Nepal. That's not the only Nepal. We have the most of the land come from in Nepal, and the land of the border also come from the Tibet, China. But we are lucky. Most of the mounts is come in Nepal side, and Nepal. We organize per expedition from Nepal side, and people do the ascending. Is that well? Everest trek, how do you start? And generally, if you would love to come in Nepal, you need to be 2 weeks in for Everest base camp trek. Only for Everest base camp trek, and if you want to do including Gokyo and Chola Pass, is we need 18 days. It's very good enough for trekking in this time. Okay, and I'm going to tell you now how to get there. The first our transaction is since last year we you can drive Israel from Kathmandu to Sukhei village, which is belong to Lukla, but it's very long, like 18 hours drive. From Kathmandu to Saliri is 8 hours, and from there another 7 hours. It's not 18, like 14 to 15 hours the driving. But after Saliri, you have to drive like off-road, like bumpy, like dancing. It's very uncomfortable and it's very moving. It's very it's an uncomfort drive in Nepal because you just open the track, and that was very needed because when is the bad weather in Lugla and there people is going to miss the international flight. That's where we need to that access for roads to be there to come in Kathmandu on time and go back to their own country like national flight. And now we have that access as well, but in the 1st October it's still difficult because it still is raining. Is there some part of avalanche, like the rivers, river, that's where it's come problem, but better than like few years ago. And especially we sales flight Kathmandu to we can we do drive to Rameshab, and Rameshab we have to fly to Lukla, and we start from Lukla to Hakting, Namche, Everest View Hotel, and we could go to Liu, Masirmo, and Gokyo. It's beautiful, and we'll have to go that with beautiful sceneries, mountain, like you can see when you arrive in Namche. And Namche is one of the best place, and we needed one for acclimatize this day because Namche Bazaar is already 3,000 meter elevation from the sea level, and we have to spend there is 2 night at Namche Bazaar because you need to go hike and back to sleep in lowland. And when you go for a hike day, you could see Mount Everest. It's beautiful, and that's very outstanding from uh, viewpoint, which is from Everest View Hotel, which is the hotel is very expensive, and that 5-star categories hotels from the Japan, and lots of people used to go there and having a cup of the pot of tea. The tea is going to be quite expensive because that's above and nearly 4,000 meter. The one small pot tea is like 600 rupees. It's mean like $5 for one small pot for 2 person. And after the acclimatize, then you could go continue to Gokyo side, Gokyo to you could go one above like 500-600 meter of the Gokyo Ray, which is it's amazing. It's like super amazing. From there, you can see Chuyu, which is the land of the border is Tibet and Nepal, China, Tibet, Nepal, and mountain is going to be like that. And you can see Mount Everest, Lhotse, it's very small, and so you can see fifth highest mountain in the world is Makalu. It's like you can see like pyramids. It's so beautiful from Gokyo Lake. And after the Gokyo Lake, you go back to your guest house and a backpack, and you can go to cross by the glacier, and you can get to Drangnak. There were one overnight, and after the Drangnak, you start very early morning, around like 4 is your breakfast time. Then you can start trekking by headlamp, like an hour. It depends the season. Then you go out of Chola Pass. Now, already I had to put there. You can have to see where is the Chola Pass and how do you go. I put there on picture. I don't have the videos, And next time I will have to give you details within slightly with videos, because I used with another my YouTube that I don't want to use I don't want to be reuse that video because it's a big it's come copyright. That's why I'm scared. That's why I put just my photos, slide photos. But Chola Pass is nothing. Just early morning you can have to climbing and you go like about 5,000 meters. It's very not easy and not that difficult. Some of the people difficult, some of people is not really. It's amazing. Just you can have to go up and you go down to Jongla. Maybe you might have to work like 20 minutes is on the ice and within the snow. Sometimes you need to be spiked for your shoes. The came from the small one. That is very necessary. If you have, you can have to bring. If you don't have, then you can have to buy in Nepal. We will show you stores which is you can have to get in Nepal is more cheaper than on your country. And the gear is instead of the shoes, down jacket, raincoat, t-shirt, pants, the walking poles. These things are you can have to get in Nepal is cheaper than on your country because not that good quality. That's right, but it's good enough for one trek for like 3 years. That's kind of you can have to buy in Nepal. We have the stores where we used to stores and when we used to take our trekking gear in Tamil. We know very well. That's thing you can have to contact with us. Then we will show you that store, and you will have to get very cheap price. Is very good price. You will get it in all kind of the equipment hours. Okay, and after Jongla, you could go continue to Labushe, which is 4,910 meters, and Labushe to you go Goropsep, which is 5,180 meters from the sea level. Goropsep is the last stop for the night for the trekkers. The expedition people is still go continue until like maybe 7,000 meter. But for trekkers is the last stop is Goropsep, which is 5,180 meters above sea level. And Labusi to Goropsep, we go early morning and we will store our, all the baggage and we will have to launch there. Then we go continue to Everest base camp and back to Goropsep for the night. And you have dinner and you have to good rest for the night to sleep in Goropsep. Then next morning around like 4:30, it depends on your speed. People try to climb a Kalufata. The Kalufata is one of the great viewpoint of Mount Everest. That's why most of the people used to go there. But people still they can't. But people try to get on there because from there you can see the the big face of the Mount Everest. That's why the people would like to see Mount Everest. That's why the people are struggling early in the morning with a headlamp, even though they cannot walk, but they try to get there. People get freezing cold, but still they're trying to get there. And we will do it that one, but you have to need a professional and you need to be good equipment like one of the proper down jacket and one windproof and good wool a long wool t-shirt and well our very well gloves and socks for the morning for like 2 hours. After that is no, it's okay because it comes behind the Mount Everest comes sunrise, and when it be sunrise, if not there is windy, not cold either. It's beautiful. And after that, when you are finished for taking pictures, to take these memories and go down to your Garopse, and you have hot breakfast, tea, coffee, whatever you like, you can have to get. But then backpack, then you have to go down to Peruse or Bingbuse, all descend and go uh, via Tengguse. There is one of headquarter of the monastery. You could visit there, and you go to Namse Bazaar, and Namse Bazaar to the last distance is Lukla, and you have to celebration. You can have to sharing about your experience, and if there is not enough experience like a assistant guide or like porter, you're gonna have to give a very good um, backfeed, because still people are learning still. I am also the learning. If the learning is not enough, that's why we have to waiting feedback from you trackers, and when you have to give us best suggestion and tip, like this and this and that, and then we have to improve and better and better and better. Every state is like that. But the more information thing is in Nepal, when you are here, when you go with us, we have to update you day by day. Every night we will have to update about how many people are there, and the day is how we will have to prepare, what we have to need or no need, how much water we need per hour, and when we have to launch, and what kind of we can have to see from there, that we will tell you. So thank you. Namaste. This was for today, and I hope if really you like it these videos, but still I try to give you better videos is a coming season and a coming videos. This one is just my start my casting, like, you know first vlog. You will get it better is later in season. Every season I will give to you maybe every 2 days, every 3 days, maybe if possible day by day, and I have to write down everything you're gonna have to get. You will get it. These things are. Thank you. Namaste. Bye bye.